college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. North Texas will kick it off to get this game underway. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Complete to start this drive. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking for a man. It's Tate. Using his feet to buy time. Unleashes one. Finds a man on the right. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Takes the handoff. It's Isaac. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Let's talk for a second here about USF. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
Yeah, and it's so not...
Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. And the Bulls look to keep this drive humming. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Finds his big tight end. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. The Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. So now it's second and long. Just keeps slinging it. Throws to the back. Grabbed in the middle. It's Isaac. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, South Florida. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So North Texas offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And it's often said quarterback is the most high-profile position in sports, and when you have a guy like this, how could it not be?
Yeah, he's the guy that the defense is going to be keying on. They've had all week long to watch film to get ready for him, but David, when you have his kind of athletic ability and his kind of arm talent, he is so difficult to stop.
Yeah, you can have all week. You can have all season. This guy is so dynamic at the quarterback spot. They trust him. They know what he brings to the table. This offense revolves around what he can do.
Fires to the right. He's got it. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a gap. It's Spencer. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep him honest, take him chunk by chunk.
Makes the grab. It's Taylor. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. DB's right up on the receivers. From the gun, the running back has it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Touchdown, North Texas. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Moves away as he feels pressure. Makes the catch. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. Scanning the field, it's Tate. They've got the screen set up. Oh, what a move to get open. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. He's going to run it. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. And the Bulls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Second down, he'll throw it. Gets it out quickly. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Bulls come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. They'll try to run for it. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. Don't even think about sending the special teams out on fourth down and 3. Makes the catch. It's Williams. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Gonna take a shot. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
Near the 3-yard line.
We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. In the last play, they got the explosive. They get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last two plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Iowa is down right now inside Kinnick Stadium, but this young man under center has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in Iowa City today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to USC. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Gain of 4. Coming up.
North Texas will have to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first. There he goes. He's at the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Bulls.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone.
21, North Texas, 7.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
When I'm a quarterback and I see zone and I see my guy curl up real quick, I got to hum it. And he threw that thing with some revolutions, with some velocity right to his receiver so he could make the catch.
They'll go with a direct snap. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. North Texas has it going to work with another first down. Motion from the wideout. The pull and throw off the RPO. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're dealing with a second and long. Handoff to the single back. Breaks into the open. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
Complete in the middle. Makes the grab and knock down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They'll run it from the gun. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. North Texas at the line with a new set of downs thanks to the running game. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Mean Green.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
North Texas, 14.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking to throw, it's Tate. Pressure coming. That's reeled in, it's Williams. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. And the Bulls will call on their punt team. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Takes it on the return. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Wants to go up top on first down. Got him downfield. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to beat the D deep. Got it inside the 10. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And now a chance to pull even as we get late here in the first half. Trying to power it in. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. Slams it ahead. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. After getting stuffed, what do they have for an answer here on third and goal from the 2? On the ground. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And this ought to be a chip shot from about 20 yards out. Dead center perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll send the back in motion. Back to throw, it's Tate. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. And now on second down for this offense. Looking downfield very late in the half. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a hit. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. The Bulls will kick it away to crank up the second half.
21, North Texas, 17.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. They put points on the board in the first half, but still find themselves in a hole.
If I'm this offense, man, I'm not trying to change anything. I scored a bunch of points. I've been successful. Jesse, the defense has to catch up here in the second half.
Yeah, they do. They're going to have to start making plays, but you can only control what you can control. So for the offense, go out, do your job, trusting that your defense is going to make a play.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. North Texas comes to the line on third and short. Surging forward on the sneak.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Throwing right. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. North Texas lining up, facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. North Texas will have to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
But you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him. They have been ganked.
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Here comes the heat. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Bulls will send out the punt unit. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Using his legs, it's Spencer. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. Plows through the defense. Got the 1st down and more. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the 1st, an array of possibilities. Ball is loose. Quickly gets back on top of it and prevents a turnover.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
They'll go to the ground. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run play action. Complete on the shuffle. Inside the... headed to the end zone. Touchdown, North Texas. And with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
Offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
24, South Florida. 21.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Tate. Keeps looking downfield. He'll try to do it himself. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. There's no need to panic or anything, but this would be a really opportune time to put something together and try to take control of it. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The Bulls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
It's a great job by the defense disguising what they're doing pre-snap to post-snap. You've got guys dropping back into zone coverage. Quarterback and offensive line think they're only rushing 3 or 4 guys max, but they blitz from the second level, and that's what was able to help them get home.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Heaves it on the run. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. And the Bulls line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. No fair catches here, looking for room. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Makes the grab. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. From the gun, running back gets the give. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Working the big fella downfield and outside. He was just a breath from taking that one all the way, and he'll run that momentum right into the 4th quarter. We've reached the break, and North Texas has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. 2nd and goal for the offense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Mean Green.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done, and now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. The Bulls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, the ground game. They've got it out to the 34 after getting 5 there. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Right back to the well. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. Still on his feet at the 45. Oh, he found a space on the right. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, USF.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the 2nd level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Interesting matchup this week in the Big 12 today. In fact, they're all interesting this season. West Virginia is ahead right now, but it's not exactly Major Harris out there. This game is a long way from being over.
The give to the back.
They're up by a field goal.
Turning it on. Still on his feet. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Quick completion to the right. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. He's pushed out of bounds at the 22. North Texas has it going to work with another first down. They'll move the tight end. Going with the ground game left. Breaks the tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
Much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Makes his man miss. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Mean Green trying to convert on 3rd and short. He'll pull it on the read. He's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And this one is perfect. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the 4th.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Looking downfield, it's Tate. It's complete on the right side. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Bulls can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Leaves it with the back. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll give it to him again. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. To the air on first down. Going to try to get it himself.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Give to the running back. Oh, he's got some space. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. The Bulls pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight?
Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, South Florida. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And such a great job by the offense, able to execute there and score a touchdown late in this game. You know, you try to simulate that in practice, but you just can't do it. Guys are going to have to step up when it matters the most under the bright lights, and they did it there. 1 point away from taking the lead.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Wagner. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. First down here for the offense. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in, it's Summers. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. He'll try to take it back. And it's going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Bulls. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Corners are going to bail. Going right to work up top. Got a man. It's Ferguson. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. The Mean Green can be aggressive if they choose here on 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Throws for the tight end. Complete to the right. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Wants to throw on first down. He's got him. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. North Texas comes to the line needing just a few inches to convert on 3rd down. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Summers. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. North Texas has it going to work with another first down. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. And guys, this offense has a couple of jobs. The first one, get the touchdown, then they'll need the 2. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, North Texas.
Such a big play to score that touchdown, but now you don't have a lot of time to celebrate. You've got to come up with your best 2-point play.
And down he goes, and down goes for the moment. The chance to tie the game here in the 4th. Just over 30 seconds to play. They'll line up for the onside kick, and they've got to get it to have a shot. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get